Come in. Push the like button. Come in. Push the like button. Thank you. Come in, push the like button. I would like to start off this video with this video so y'all can.
Kids have not eaten in 5 days. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids. Trump done cut the food stamps off. If you're poor, don't have kids.
That's the straight how I go.
It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids. Trump done cut the food stamps off. If you're poor, don't have kids.
If you poor, don't have kids.
Kids have not eaten in 5 days.
She said her kids ain't ate in 5 days. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of her kids. Trump done cut them food stamps off. If you're poor, don't have kids.
Not eat in 5 days. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids. Trump done cut the food stamps off. If you're poor, don't have kids.
That's the truth.
Kids have not eaten in 5 days. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids. Trump done cut the food stamps off.
Trump done cut them food stamps off. All right, how y'all doing? Push that like button. Show me some love. It's about that time. This is what this video is about. Hey, Miss D-Lo, what do you think about this video? If you're poor, don't have kids, okay? That's just the way it is. Push that like button. Come on in. Well. Look, it's... You said it's sticky. It's tricky. It's tricky. Hey, boss man. What's up, Miss D-Lo? How you doing? Come in, push that like button. This is my healthcare. If you would like to support me and purchase one of my mugs so you can drink a morning cup of Joe with me, I would ask for you. You can't buy it. You just have to donate. I don't sell anything. I only accept donations, and I'll send you a donation. This is, if you donate me, I'll send you a donation. I need you to bless me because I'm really trying to move forward with my homeless shelter. I got to buy the land. Once I buy the land, then we can start the process. Then I can really start talking, talking more trash. Push that like button. These females get comfortable with food stamps. This may be necessary. I'm sorry. No. People in general get comfortable with handouts because it's like this. You can give a person something the first time and you cause appreciation. You can give a person something the second time and you cause anticipation. You can give somebody something a third time and it causes dependency. You can give somebody something the fourth time no, you don't give them something. Stop. Don't give them nothing the fourth time. Tell them no. And you're going to cause hatred. Push that like button. It's a lot of females that's living their life off other things and other people. People just giving their ass shit. Doing this and doing that because they think they pretty. So they get things. They think they beauty just going to give them things naturally in life. But it don't work like that. It really don't work like that. That's why you see a lot of pretty girls on the corner on the blade selling their coochie because somebody done shook them up and told them, bitch, you done lost your damn mind. Shit don't work like that. You gotta go get that money, and you got a money maker right between your legs. And if you know how to use it right, you can make a lot of money. Push that like button. Don't nobody understand what I'm talking about. Into reality, slap your ass in the face. You know what I'm talking about? After being on food stamps for over 60 years, that's enough for me. I know things happen, but they gotta cap it off somehow. Exactly. You got food stamps for 60 years, Miss D-Lo. And eventually you got your life together and you was like, you know what? I've been getting food stamps since I was 15. I'm 75 now. I need to do something for myself. Like, I understand. Said I read the sentence too fast. I didn't say 60 years. Oh, you said you for 6 days. Oh, my bad. I thought you said 60 years. I was like, Miss D-Lo, you've been receiving food stamps all your life. You was getting them when your mama was getting them, and she passed them on to you, and you passed them on to your kid. But, oh, I know people that been getting food stamps like that. I receive food stamps. I used to get food stamps. And I'm telling you, some people at that time in their life, if they really just need a helping hand, that's a big help, a blessing. I would not be still alive if it wasn't for food stamps. So I am grateful that they did have food stamps, but food stamps, just like you said, is for, it's only temporary to help you, you know, get the food you need, the nourishment, to give your brain power, you can get energy to inspire yourself to think better, so you can do better. Like, a lot of people don't understand what I mean because, a lot of people ain't never lost it all. A lot of people ain't never been slapped in the face and told to go out into the world and figure it out on their own and had nobody else to reach out to, nobody else to call, nobody else to help them. You thought you had friends, you thought you had family until you find yourself on the streets. Man, that's some fucked up shit, dog. And if you ain't never been there, you don't even know what I'm talking about. You don't even know what it feel like. But if you ever had no other choice but to lay out on a bus stop because you had nothing else to do, nowhere else to go, nobody to help you, not enough money to do shit, like, then you will understand. Donald Trump is really helping these people. When he take the food stamps from these people, you know what he's really doing? See, he's putting people in a position. He said, you know what? I gotta stop. I gotta stop blocking your blessings. If I keep giving you food stamps, I'm gonna block your blessings. But if I put pressure, see, pressure busts pipes, and pressure make people move, right? And this is the thing, like, Republicans want to see all of us in America being progressive and progress and making money and doing good. See, the Democrats want you to be dependent on them. So we're going to issue you out some food stamps. We're going to issue you out some health care. We're going to issue you out some disability. We're going to just make it easy for y'all. Here, niggas. Here, niggas. Niggas love free shit. All y'all niggas that accept this free shit, white, black, Asian, persuasion, Mexican, all you niggas that want free shit, you want your handouts, here we go. That's the dependence. That's why all y'all so much supporting these fucking Democrats, because they constantly promising y'all something that they gonna give y'all that you would never receive. Yeah, they promise you gold, but they give you wheat. You know what I mean? They promise you. They gonna give you a Subway sandwich, but they give you a piece of great value wheat bread with a piece of bologna or some mystery meat. Like, you know what I mean? I worked most of all of my life. I only applied for food stamps for 1 month. And that's good. That sounds like you only lost your job. You was only down for less than a month because you had to go apply. You had to go find more work. You had to get a couple checks. You had to start making money. See, once they see you making over $600, you don't even qualify for food stamps. What kind of shit is that? They want a nigga to live under $600 a month in order to qualify for food stamps. What the fuck? Nigga, you just want to see me doing bad. Oh, you said you was doing bad. You said you was broke. You gotta be making nothing. They want your cash app. They want your cash app. They want your bank account information. They want your most people. See, back in the days, they wasn't asking for all this type of information. If you got a chime or anything that you have digitally that can send you money or you can receive, they need to know all this information. And if they find out using your social security number that you have these things and you didn't report it, your food stamps get cut off. Ain't that a bitch? They want to be so deep into your personal life. How much pussy you sell? How many females give you money? Who donated you some money? Like if you get more than $600, food stamps cut the fuck off. Like the fuck? Can't nobody even help you if they wanted to. If they do, you gonna get the little help that you getting knocked the fuck off. Do anybody know what I'm talking about? And it's so sad because when women run up there and ask for those food stamps, they just want you to answer one question. Who's the baby daddy? Okay, that's all we need. Just sign the name. Right? That's his name. You sure this is? That's all we need. You can get all the benefits. Matter of fact, we're gonna send you $200 extra a month. And then what they gonna do? They gonna find this nigga, and they gonna take that bill and put it on his name, and they gonna go straight to child support and tell child support he owes us this because the mother is getting food stamps and the father ain't paying for the children. The father ain't paying for. So now nigga turn around, he on child support. He can't get a job. The fucked up shit. They knocking half of his damn check. He make $300. He only getting $100. They taking $200. Then they send the bitch. She only get $98. Uh, what happened to the $102? Child support get more money out the goddamn check than the goddamn bitch do. Oh my God. Y'all niggas. Y'all niggas. And you let these bitches set y'all up for the kill. I tell you, I better wrap y'all dicks up. Because if you don't, you're going to be fucked all the way in life. Yeah. Did I just lose my audience? Did I say something so provocative that it made people pissed off and just say, fuck you, Snag. You just sitting up here talking shit. Oh man, you ain't shit. I just really rubbed nerves. I just made a motherfucker feel some type of way, didn't I? By speaking the truth. Just speaking the truth, dog. And that's what's wrong with niggas today. They can't handle the truth. They don't want to listen to the truth. They try to ignore the truth. They can hear it, but they'll block it out. That ain't true, man. Fuck that shit, man. That shit don't mean nothing. And then find niggas hindered in the system where they can't even move forward in life, can't do shit because the system got their name attached. Ain't that about a bitch? I'm glad I ain't a part of that system. I'm glad I ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit. I owe them crackers shit. They don't owe me shit. But let me tell you something. I done paid all my time. I paid an ass for all the crimes that I committed. And I paid my time to society and I was released. And they said that I've been forgiven on paper, but society don't never forgive you. You know what I mean? Push that like button. You will always be a convicted felon in society. No matter how hard you try to be better, no matter how hard you try to do better, you try to inspire other people. Say, yep, you ain't lying. What's up, K-Time? Push that like button. Oh, that was K-Time said he was out of work and he only needed it for a month. Although my friends helped add most of the tools I had, I didn't want to live like some animal getting whatever I could. Okay. I was out of work a half a year. I burned through all my friends' help. Add most of the tools I had. I didn't want to live like some animal getting whatever I could. At least he didn't take the whip for the babies yet. Oh, that's coming too. You know that's coming. Hey, nigga, just gonna get a ass formula. All them fruits and vegetables and all that extra produce and shit. Them babies don't be eating that shit. The mothers do. Nah, we ain't. We gonna make them mothers get out there and get a job. You need to eat an apple, bitch. You gotta go work for it. Push that like button. Um, I feel like women, even if they pregnant, they supposed to work until they like 7.5 months, 8 months pregnant. That's what I feel like. That's an opinion. Everybody got an asshole. Everybody got an opinion. You can disagree or agree. That's just like I don't feel like nobody should be considered a senior citizen until 85. Retirement should be around 85, 86, 87, somewhere in there. That's when you should be able to retire from working. Why? Because all these people, when they get around 65, they start counting at 55. I'm a senior citizen. I'm 55. Bitch, you don't shut the fuck up. Oh, I need this. No, you don't shut the fuck up. Donald Trump is fucking 80, 84 years old, nigga. And if he's still working as a president, you niggas gotta work. Fuck you mean? That's a prime example how a motherfucker still can work at 80 years old. You know what I mean? And work every day, indigently, like a man supposed to. Get your ass up. Get out there. Make it happen. Every day. Rain, shit, shine, or slick. I don't give a fuck how you feel. Get out there, nigga. Push that like button. Don't nobody like that. Because they don't understand. See, you don't understand what no matter what rain, shit, shine, and snow mean. I'm gonna get out here and get it. I don't give a fuck if I'm sick. I can't get sick. I can't afford to get sick. I can't like if you ever been in that situation where you in all in and ain't no fucking option of failure is not an option. Nigga, you gonna work until you can't work no more. And even when you can't work no more, you still gonna be trying to work. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, then you just a lazy ass, sorry ass motherfucker. I can't stand them type of people. You know, I can't stand them type of motherfuckers. Like, I can just stand in one spot and look around, and I can make some shit happen, dog. I can, I can, I can make a dollar just with the elements around me. Like, no matter where you put me at, I can make shit happen. I am not no motherfucking watching ass nigga. I'ma make it happen ass nigga. And niggas be watching me make it happen. And other niggas watching them watching me make it happen. Don't even know what the fuck is going on all along. But I'm trying to show you niggas. Please ride with me and we can go somewhere. I'm trying to build my own motherfucking beach. You know what I mean? I'm trying to build my own black beach. I'm trying to build a lake and put white sand all the way around it. It's gonna be deep enough for us to put our own sea-doos, our own boats out there. I'm gonna have boat rentals and everything. And I'm trying to get with Lil Boosie to help me build this lake. Like, and it's gonna be for us, black people in California. We're gonna have a resort where hell, it's gonna be black. You're gonna hear Cool in the Gang playing. Hey, celebrate good times. Come on. That's gonna be our theme song at our theme park, like at our resort. That's all you're gonna hear. You're gonna hear Cool in the Gang playing. Celebrate. Let's celebrate. Hey, y'all don't know nothing about that type of shit. And we're gonna have a homeless shelter. We're gonna have a rehab center, a human restoration center. Sometimes we gotta put people through rehab, man, so they can really and I ain't talking, you ain't even gotta be on drugs, you ain't even gotta be an alcoholic. If you gotta go through my rehab center in order to be in my community. No matter what, everybody gotta go through the process. It's processing, and this is for profit. I tell everybody, my homeless shelter, my homeless shelter, my human restoration center, my adult school, everything that I'm trying to build is for profit. I'm not doing this shit for free. I ain't no non-profit ass nigga. I make a profit off everything I do, and it ain't about what you pay for it. It's about how much motherfucking profit you gonna make off of it. So what I'm trying to tell you is, I am a black Republican. All I see is money. I can look at broke motherfuckers and I see money. And I know how to get money out them broke motherfuckers. And we can I don't want to get the money out the broke motherfuckers. I want to get the money out the rich motherfuckers. And there's ways that we can get paid by rebuilding motherfuckers. The same way you see motherfuckers rebuild cars and go and sell them motherfuckers at Jared Barrett for $150,000. Nigga, we can rebuild a human being and get 150, 250,000 out that nigga ass. Like, easy. I'll show you how to do it. Now, if you don't know how to make no money, you ain't never, man, let me show you. See, I'm different. I ain't a pimp. I'm a Mac. See, a pimp get what he can. A Mac get what he want. And he know how to get it through people. See, and I know how to make shit happen. So if you fuck with a real nigga that know how to make shit happen, and y'all support me, and if we can build this pot, all of us is gonna be sitting. We gonna be sitting in our goddamn beach chairs around our beach in an exclusive part of the beach where it's for VIP motherfuckers only. Like, you know what I mean? We gonna have our shit laid out with security and everything. Like, we good. Paid security, armed forces. Like, our whole community gonna be fucking magnificent. And once we start making profit off our community, I got another great idea, niggas. We gonna go further deeper in the desert and we gonna build another city. We're gonna call it Red Dot City, homosexual city, where we can make a place, an oasis, like Israel. Like Israel, you're gonna go out in the middle of nowhere and build a whole bunch of houses and shit, and we're gonna call it homosexual city. And we can send all the people that's got red dots, like, and they have a community where they can really go and they can flourish and do, and we can make profits off them niggas. Cause they can't be around people in regular society. So we need to help them build a comfort space with, they can be safe at. And we can make money off them niggas. Like, hey, shit, they don't want to go back to jail. They want to be peace. They want to live in peace. So we create a whole little community for them niggas. And they can go out there, we can, all the motherfuckers that getting out on parole, that sexual, all that, send their ass out there in the middle of nowhere. We own the property. We rent the houses. They got to work. They got to pay rent. We can make profit. It is not hard. Like, what I'm telling y'all is that I'm a black businessman and I think businessman. And if you really understand me, if you really want to make some money, like, man, I niggas sleep on the biggest investments, the biggest way to make money. And if it wasn't the biggest way to make money, I'm gonna show you the institutions that uses this, and they are the biggest institutions that make money off of people. Okay, if it wasn't the best investment to invest into a human being, you know what I mean? Then financial aid wouldn't even exist. You know what I mean? Financial aid is money that the government gives people to invest into them, and they don't give it away for free. They give it away with interest, and they get it. They gonna get theirs. If you get that education, they gonna get their money, and that's just the way it goes. And if it wasn't that way, people would not be able to go to college. People would not be able to move forward. Wouldn't be able to have nothing that they got going on if it wasn't for financial assistance in some type of way. So with the credit industries and all this, and see, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. See, once we start to get our community up and rolling, you know what I mean? And we start building our own facilities to sell our own merchandises to be able to attract people to come out to our community and spend money with us. Don't worry about it. It's just a matter of time before we have enough money to play with our competitors, to play with our people that's been playing with our money for years and years. And now we can show the people how we can have products that they got in Walmart, they got in Target, and our products is a fraction of the cost of what the fuck they selling it for. And they wonder, why in the fuck can y'all say, how y'all can sell y'all products so cheap? And they ripping motherfuckers' mouths out. I'm gonna tell you why. And it's just what it is. See, when we buy at wholesale, we buy at wholesale and resell for a profit. When they buy at wholesale, they don't even buy in at wholesale. They use somebody else and they charge them to put their shit on the shelf, and they gonna charge them a certain percentage and they gonna get it for free. But no, we gonna buy our shit and resell our shit and make our own money and have our own inventory, and we gonna deal with our people. We gonna deal with people directly, individually. You know what I mean? Don't nobody know what I'm talking about. So we gonna push that like button. I was out of work. Okay, let me see. Anybody? I hope you read Proverbs. Man, I don't listen here, man. I do not read no book that the white man wrote. That is a book that's created by the white man. Every story in that book is not true. Never existed. No character in that book ever existed. And I hate, that is the biggest problem that we have in America. Religion. And they let you believe a lie. Because when you believe something, when you have faith in something, that's believing in something you don't know nothing about. That is not a fact, dog. That's your problem. You can't move forward in life because you're thinking about a fucking paragraph in a goddamn book that you think that's the fucking direction of your life. That ain't got shit to do with it, dog. See, that's why these crackers is winning and niggas is losing, because they stuck in their mind thinking about a goddamn Bible. The fuck? Y'all need to wake the fuck up, man. Wake the fuck up and let's get this shit. Let's get it, and we can have church on Sunday, nigga. I'd rather have it on Saturday night at 10 o'clock. That's what time I want my church to open up. I'm gonna see how many niggas want to be real and come to church on Saturday night at 10 o'clock. And we gonna turn up in our church. We drinking wine, we smoking weed. I'm Rastafarian, yeah. And we praising God all night long. But that's the type of shit I want to do. But y'all niggas don't want to fuck with me. I'm a real nigga. I'll show you how to do this shit and have fun with it. And we'll make a lot of money along the way. And we all gonna die happy. We all gonna die happy. We all gonna be die. They gonna praise us when they die, and they gonna talk about our names for hundreds and hundreds of years later. Like, this nigga made an impact on the world that Martin Luther King couldn't do. Like, but I need some people to join me, man. I can't do it by myself. Ain't no man magnificent unless he got magnificent people rolling with him, man. Can't no man be extraordinary unless he got a team of extraordinary people behind him. Like, it's just what it is. No man do things by themselves. You know what I mean? Ain't no nigga, ain't no motherfucking such thing as Superman, nigga. And if you think there is, you show me, and I'll go prove it to you that the nigga ain't. And it ain't that hard. Push that like button for a real nigga. Teamwork, they say teamwork make the dream work. You know what I'm talking about? How you doing? Yeah, I know I'm an extraordinary person. And I know I can't be extraordinary hanging around ordinary people or allow ordinary people to fluctuate my brain cells with ordinary thoughts. That's some bullshit. I'm trying to be extraordinary. I'm trying to be bigger than motherfucking, bigger than bigger than bigger than bigger than bigger. We need that cracker. We need that Cracker Barrel energy. You know, they was finna remove that cracker off the image of Cracker Barrel, and them crackers went off. Hell no, I would never go back in that motherfucker again. And then Cracker Barrel went back on the internet and said, you know what, we apologize for even think about changing our logo. You know, Cracker Barrel has been Cracker Barrel ever since 1904. And we've been had that cracker in front of that barrel, sitting in front of that old ass rocking chair all these years, and we're gonna keep it that way because we see that our people and our fans and the people that help support our business want the cracker to sit in front of the cracker. So we're gonna let that cracker stay there. Push that like button. That's the type of energy we need as black people. We come together and we can create our own Cracker Barrel. And we gonna, you know, I really gotta, I got ideas. I want to open my own restaurant, soul food. We gonna have soul food. You gonna smell soul coming out the back kitchen. Soul food. Push that like button. I like how they retired Aunt Jenny though. Yeah, Ancient Mammy, that was racist as fuck. Y'all don't even understand that word. And man, that was Ancient Mammy. They ain't got nothing to do with Aunt Jenny. That was Ancient Mammy. They put the J in that motherfucker years later. Aunt Jenny. That was Ancient Mammy. That was the name of that goddamn syrup. You know, it's just fucked up how they tried to add an R into Mrs. Butterworth. She been Miss Butterworth for all these years. That bitch been single all these years. Somewhere down the line, somebody married the bitch. Now it's Mrs. Butterworth. It was Miss Butterworth. You can't tell me, and they trying to do the Mandela effect on us, trying to switch some shit up right in our face and tell us it was always like that. And I know damn well Miss Butterworth was MS Butterworth. Miss Butterworth. That's why that's why the bitch blew up. She was pretty as hell when she was younger, and we was all on the bottle. I used to stare at that damn syrup bottle like, damn, this bitch fine. But as she got older, as the product got older, they made the damn pitch in the bottle get older. And we watched Mrs. Butterworth age over all these years. But back in the days, you go back into the early 80s and look at a Mrs. Butterworth bottle, and man, she was fine. She was pretty, like young Butterworth. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know when the fuck she got married, but the bitch got married. Now it's Mrs. Butterworth, and she lost a whole bunch of fans. Then when I really realized, oh, what the fuck? When they put the R in this shit, this bitch done got married on me. Oh, you done fucked up our relationship. Man, the fuck? I knocked that whole goddamn bottle off the table. I was mad as hell. I know damn well that bitch didn't have no R in that damn name. This bitch was Miss Butterworth. I always, pass Miss Butterworth over here. Pass that ass over here. Pass Miss Butterworth. Men be praising Miss Butterworth. Send her over here. Send her over here. Oh, I wish this bitch can come alive. Come on. Like, you just don't understand. She used to be fine as hell back in the days. But they ended up aging her. You know what I mean? They aged her. Made her face get fatter and shit. Made her look like a damn slave cook. Like one of them ancient mammoth slave cooks and shit. Just like Uncle Ben's. It's just being exactly. It was Uncle Ben's rice. Ben's with apostrophe S because it showed that the black man owned the rice company. Like we created this rice. Black Uncle Ben's. And now it's just Uncle Ben. That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense, dog. Uncle Ben. That don't even make sense. That nigga would have never got famous. His name rhymed with Mercedes Benz. Uncle Benz. Uncle Benz drive a Benz. I remember seeing a nigga in a Benz when I was a kid. So I know, like, it was an S, apostrophe S too. It wasn't no just a S, Benz. That don't even make sense. You know what I mean? It was Mr. Uncle Benz with apostrophe S rice. It don't even make sense if Uncle Ben didn't own it. It was Uncle Ben's rice. So the fuck? And they just switched that shit up on us just like that. I don't remember what she looked like. Oh shit. Mrs. Butterworth was fine as hell back in the days. Pretty young. She looked like a glass Barbie doll. She looked like had the Barbie face, but she was black. You can tell she had a little round nose feature. She was black. Sexy as hell. Looked like Thelma off Good Times. Matter of fact, like, I swear she did. She looked just like Thelma all Good Time with a goddamn bonnet on her head. Like she was sexy as hell. And you can see the curves in her bottle. You can see the hips. Like, they took the hips out and everything. Like, they degraded Miss Butterworth. Like, well, I guess as she got older, that shit deflated. But she had a little ass on the back of the bottle and everything. But nah, it's just flat as a goddamn I'm bored. I'm like, what the fuck? They fucked up Mrs. Butterworth. When the bottle was glass, she had ass and all. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Mrs. Butterworth had ass and all. And the back of the glass, it had ass. It was a black woman. That's what really made the product shoot through the roof. Because all them white folks see them black, this bottle got an ass on. Oh, baby, get this. Miss Butterworth. Miss Butterworth. White women like, if Miss Butterworth was corn syrup, then I would get it. But that bitch black. We ain't taking that shit home. I don't do nigglets in my house. Like, it was a lot of racial arguments about Mrs. Butterworth with white people back in the days. And I heard some, real life in the flesh. I really heard some. I heard a white lady go off on her husband because he came in the house with that shit. Like, why you didn't get Country Time? Country Time is better than that shit. That's a nigga on the goddamn bar. Like, they went off. Like, don't bring no nigga in my house. Like, that type of shit. I was raised in those eras, in those days, and I heard white people arguing over Mrs. Butterworth back in the day. Like, how you doing? Push that like button. Laugh my ass off. My mama looks like Thelma from Good Time. Man, don't you say no shit like that. I would dig your mama up and marry her ass. He's talking about your mama look like Thelma. Man, that is my wife. If I ever can find me a Thelma, and don't let that bitch name be Thelma, we getting married that same day. We going to Vegas and we loping. I'm gonna get drunk and I'm gonna wake up a husband, a devoted, faithful husband to Thelma. How you doing? Push that like button. I swear, man. And she gotta have an afro and all, ass and all, titties little. Nice. I knew Thelma. She was, you know how many men wanted Thelma back in those days, and Thelma didn't want to sell her sexual image. She was bougie. She felt like she was a high class actress. I don't know. And JJ kept telling her dumb ass like, "Girl, do you know how much money you can be making?" And she would go off on JJ, get your ass. And she actually got JJ put off the show for keep coming at her like that. Like, bitch, you can have a calendar. We can make millions right now. Like, he kept on telling her to do a calendar and she would not do it. Then when her old ass got old and broke, She called, JJ, you remember that calendar you was talking about? Oh, fuck you, bitch. You too old for that shit now. JJ hung the phone up on her face. Like, he told me that. He said that shit right before he died. He had an interview on Vlad. Yeah, push that like button. Thelma still look good. I know she do. I can imagine. I would have been happy to the day I died with Thelma. I would have died a happy old man. We'd have died happy and old together. And that nigga died happy and old. I'd have been Thelma. If I ever find me a woman like Thelma, and she gotta, if I can't put that picture beside her and look just like, I don't want her. I don't want a bitch that's similar. I want Thelma. Oh my God, you Thelma. She gonna have to change her name to Thelma and everything, especially her name Alicia or Tabanka or some shit like that. Oh, you gotta change your name to Thelma. If we get married legally, legal name change, you gotta change your name to Thelma. Thelma, yeah. I need to quit talking about. Oh, you know what? I'm trying to speak that type of shit into existence. Like, oh man, if I can find me a woman that look like Thelma, beautiful, down to earth, dumb as hell. Like, I wish I could find me a Thelma. Like, Thelma was sedity like a motherfucker. I would have, man, baby, I just love you. I love your mind. I just love you the way you think sometimes. Go in there and cook. Cook us something to eat. Smack, I be smacking Thelma across her ass all day long. Bow! Every time she walk past me. Bow! That's how infatuated I am with Thelma. Damn. Let me find me a Thelma. Lord knows. That bitch had me nose wide open. All behind her ass. Thelma, where you going? Don't leave me, Thelma. My baby mama had an ass like Thelma. That's why she had me. She had my attention. Her ass reminded me of Thelma so much. I'm like, for real. And it's funny because my mama kind of looked like Thelma. That's why I want me a Thelma. You know, men like to date women that look like their mama. I really want me a woman like Thelma. Like, for real. You say I'm wild stag. No, man, I'm just a man. And I think just like every other man think, every other. Like, I speak for 2 out of 3 men. It's always a weirdo out of the group. But I speak for 2 out of 3 men. Remember, it's only 3 type of men in this world. So I speak for 2 out of the 3. You know what I mean? The other one gay. They don't even want no pussy. They don't even want to be around no pussy. But I speak for the 2 of the 3 type of men of this world. And I'm just saying, you might not like it, but it's truth. And some people can't handle the truth. I understand. America, I only speak the truth. You might not can handle it, but that's good. That's why I need to tell you. I need to be the one to tell you. Because if you hear from me, you won't take it so harsh. You know, you will hear it first. So if you hear it from me first, and then you see it in reality, or you hear it somewhere else, and you be like, Snag said that. He showed. It's a lot of shit I say. People come back and be like, Snag, you was a motherfucker. You dead right. You hit that shit on the money. Pussy is such a strong word. Call it something else. I was sitting here trying to think of something to call it, and my mouth just kept on getting wet. The only thing I can think of is pussy. Pussy. Pussy, 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 pussy. I love pussy. Ain't no other word to say it. If you ain't gay, you love pussy. Pussy. That is the word. I don't like vagina. That sounds too technical. I was trying to think, Miss D-Lo, but the more I was thinking of the wrong, like Poonanny don't sound right. Gushy gushy don't sound right. Uh Vagina shoulder don't sound right. Clitoris. Now I like clitoris with a piercing. Like You get clitoris pierced, and the areola nipples. You get the areolas, get a bar going through the areolas, and a piercing going through the nipple. Whoo! You want to turn a nigga on? I wake up attacking your ass every morning. You be like, oh, god damn, I ain't got up yet. I know, bitch. I'm a wild animal. I wish I had a woman I can attack every morning. She would get it. I'm biting. I'm licking. I'm biting. I'm nibbling. I do it all. But it's got to be that type of woman you want to do that to. You know, a lot of men got women that they don't want to do all that to them. Like, it's cool. It's cool. But I don't want to do all that to you. You really don't make me look like I want to do all that. Like, but it's some women in the world, I ain't gonna lie, I would eat their ass alive. I would just nibble and just wanna bite on them all day long. Like, and they have all kind of hickeys and I put hickeys all on the back of their ear, their neck. Like, nigga know not to say nothing to mine. Like, that's mine. See, damn, that nigga sucking on you everywhere, fucking the shit out. She had hickeys all on her ass. Like damn. You all right? You being abused? You being abused? Or no? That's my man. He just be sucking on me all over the place. You got bruises everywhere. Now these are hickeys. This nigga done tore my ass up. That's what type of nigga I am. Yeah. If she had Oprah money, I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Every woman that I talk to that is financially in a great situation, all them motherfuckers look like Thelma to me, and they get it. They get it. As long as they keep giving it, I'm gonna give it to them. You know. This is like, it's like a mutual exchange, no robbery. I give you happiness. I give you this profound feeling that you ain't felt in years, and I tickle your soul. I make you feel something. I make you feel like you the most beautifulest one. See, that type of energy costs you, ladies. And it's the type of energy that niggas like me give, and women want it. But in order to get it, you gotta pay for it, baby girl. And it ain't cheap. This shit right here ain't cheap, because that's a lot of energy that I gotta give out to make your ass feel the type of way. Remember, it's all about your feelings, because you paying me for it. Like, and if not, bitch, you gonna be miserable. You gonna be mad. Niggas ain't shit. I'm make sure you gonna say all that about niggas. And it's just the way it is. I'm a real one. Them other niggas ain't. I don't fuck for free. My dick is worth a lot of money. It is so many women at home every night with a goddamn rose trying to jug it up their ass. This ain't working. This ain't working. I need a man. Like, and I got it. I got a video on my OnlyFans channel where my dick come through the screen like this and it start dancing. Ding, 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 and then it go out the video. Like, don't worry about it. I know how to make dick videos. I don't make dick. I used to have dick pics. I used to have a dick pic cocked and ready, but now I got dick videos. And then my dick videos, they unique. Like, the screen be all black. And then my head will just come up off the top of that motherfucker just like this. And it'll linger, just sit there. They be like, what the fuck? That motherfucker slide on down and go out the screen. Like, that's all you got to do, fellas. You got to be creative when you make these videos. Show them to the bitches. Show them what they can get. That's happiness. They see a dick come through the screen like that. They like, what the fuck? That's what I want. I need that type of, I need that big dick energy. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Nah, you ain't never had a nigga hit you with that shit. If you had some money, you'd be getting all kind of dick pics on your phone. Like, niggas would be me. Hey, baby, what's your name? Boom, just send you a dick pic. Like, niggas trying to lock females in quick, fast, in a hurry. They think them dick pics lock them in. But I tell you, your dick pic can't beat my dick video, nigga. I got a dick video that is pretty impressive, nigga. I got several videos, but I got this one that win every time. It come on like the Pink Panther. Da-noom, 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 da-noom. And I come up through the top. The head come up. Da-noom, da-noom. Like, y'all don't know nothing about that type of shit. And then my dick just slide out the screen. Like, for real, push that like button. I ain't shit. One day I will be. I will be. You know, y'all know I got a big show coming up. I got a show tomorrow night. It ain't no big show. It's a show. It's just a show. And I wasn't even invited to it, but I know if I show up, I'm going to go up. So I'm going to the show tomorrow. I need to go have some fun. I want to go just get on the mic. I really ain't gonna tell no jokes. I'm gonna get up there and talk shit, say something funny, and get off stage. I might tell one joke and then just get off stage. That's what I do. When I'm doing free comedy, open mics, and shit like that, and I'm just surprising motherfuckers, I might say one joke. I'm gonna say a whole bunch of crazy funny shit, but I'm gonna say one joke and walk the fuck off stage. I ain't getting paid for this shit. How you doing? I got a joke that I want to throw out there just to see if it'll work. And if it work, I know how to use it when I get on big stage. I know how to use it. I just want to see if it. That's the way I work my shit. Like I go into a little bitty and I work a little some new material and I see if it'll snap, if it'll pop, if I can get a giggle out of a little crowd, if I can get a laugh out of it, I'm finna make motherfuckers fall out their chairs. But I know how to work my comedy. See, I do shit differently. Like my formula to building how I get my comedy, how I use my comedy is different. I just go and I work shit out, and then when it's time to be crunch time, like that's what people don't understand about stand-up comedians. When we do big shows and we go out on that stage, you just don't understand how our brains is. And we trying to stay engaged, but we really up there like that. And everything we say, yeah, y'all laughing, but our brains and our mind, we don't see shit going on. We just up there like this. Yeah, motherfucker, woo, 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 woo. We don't, that's a real stand-up comedian. You really don't understand how hard it is to do stand-up until you get out there and start doing it. And then when you do it, and you find your formula that works for you, you'll see how hard it is. And motherfucker, oh man, you funny as hell, but you don't understand how hard it is to be funny, nigga. Like, you really don't understand. Push that like button. Because they told me, man, said, Snag, you know, you one of the coldest comedians I've seen do this shit because you do a lot of your comedy. When I go on main stage, I do improv. And then people don't understand what improv is because I have to go off the moment. I have to go off the feeling. And sometimes what you thinking you're going to say when you get on stage and the crowd give you another type of energy, you're going to have to say something totally different. So I really wait to that moment to get on stage so I know which way I want to really go with it, but I already got my material locked in on which way I want to use it. And I just start throwing samples out there. Whatever direction it start to take off, that's the direction I go in. But it's all improv. And it ain't nothing that I ain't already said multiple times again or something. It's just, this is comedy. To be a stand-up comedian, this is the definition. Have a set that's designed to make an audience laugh. It ain't say nothing about tell jokes, get up there and take your clothes off, be naked, do none of that dumbass shit that these niggas be doing and be trying to talk about. But I just know how to be funny when I'm on stage. And it hits, it clicks. It feels so good. And I ride that wave of laughter. I be having motherfuckers cracking up and I start doing this shit out there. Once I got their ass, I be rocking that motherfucker, riding it like I'm on a goddamn, they call it surfing, laugh surfing. Because if you keep talking, you're gonna step on your jokes, and you keep talking, motherfucker gonna stop laughing. So you gotta know how to ride that wave, like call it laugh surfing. I'll be on that motherfucker. Once I get their ass, I'll be doing this shit on the stage, and they start laughing harder. Like, yeah, I know what I'm doing when I'm up there, nigga, and I'm doing my job because I make people laugh. Yeah. How you doing? Push that like button. I gotta stop encouraging you with this foolery. Laugh my ass off. No, man, we just engaging. We just engaging. I got shit I really need to be doing. Like I need to be putting all this shit up right here. But I'm finna make me some spaghetti today. I bought me some spaghetti. I bought me some ragu sauce. Yeah. Got me some pente. I got me some pente noodles with some ragu sauce. I bought some smoked salmon sausage. I got some ground beef and I got some shrimp. And we're gonna make us some spaghetti today. Snaggapuss style. Ragu. I hope the ragu tastes good. I had pregu last time. I'm gonna do ragu this time. Somebody said, get ragu. Ragu's the one. Ragu's the one. So I'm gonna try ragu today. Push that like button. Yeah, I'm cooking today. I just been craving. I've been fiending for some goddamn spaghetti. But I want some real spaghetti, nigga spaghetti. I want my own shit. I want my shit thick and juicy with the meat in it, the bell peppers, the onion. Like I want my own shit. Mix the ragu with Prego. Oh, that's the way you do it, Miss D-Lo. Give me some of them old school grandma spaghetti tips. Cause I was just gonna put some ketchup in that motherfucker. I use a whole bottle of ketchup. Fuck the goddamn Prego sauce. That the ketchup work better. Tastes better. That's what I used to do. I used to use ketchup for the base. That Olive Garden had your stomach. Yeah, I said, fuck that shit. I'm gonna cook this shit myself. Even next time I try some Alfredo, I'm gonna do it my damn self. These motherfuckers, man. That was some horrible ass tasting ass shit. I know I done had better. Push that like button though. I ain't never had these type of spaghettis. But these are spaghettis too. They just not the long spaghetti. I'm tired of long spaghettis. I wanted some real spaghetti, some different type of spaghetti. So I tried the pente. These are called pente spaghetti noodles. These are pente. So we tried the pentes, and it say bon appetit. So if once I cook it, it's gonna be like bon appetit. Got you some butter, some oil. Yeah, I got some country crock. Now I'm gonna put that in the water and the noodles with some salt. I got me some country crock. I got some salted butter too. I got like a half a stick, but I only use that for like real ingredients that require real butter. But you know, if we gotta put salted butter in there, I can put some salted butter in there. And I'm finna make me another white folk only pie. Damn, I forgot my crust. I knew I was leaving some. I gotta go buy me a crust. I got all the ingredients but my crust. Ain't that about a bitch? Niggas always forget something. Boy, I got the sugar, I got all the ingredients but the goddamn. And I said I was gonna get the little mini shells because I want to do like a key lime version, a strawberry version, and a white folk version. And I'm gonna mix my little, because I got flavors like my white folk only pies. Like, man, wait until I get my soup kitchen and I'll be able to go in my kitchen and create. See, on the other side of the soup kitchen is going to be a luxury restaurant. Like, we ain't just thinking about the homeless shit. We thinking about ourselves, too. We got to have a nice place for us to eat shit. How y'all doing? Trump cutting off them food stamps. Well, I got a lot of likes out this video. I really did. Oh, wow. Another day, another dollar. Push that like button. Don't nobody like you, Snag. I don't know why. Man, shit ain't adding up. I done spent more money than I done made in the last 3 days. Life keep going on, man. Let me ask you a question. If you had a choice, which one of these you prefer? The chocolate donut or the white powder donuts? Which ones to you taste better? I ask you these questions because everybody have different taste buds. Everybody have different opinions. Miss D-Lo says she would like the chocolate. Okay. Which I like powder. I don't know why, but I think that powder tastes better than chocolate. I bought them because of the powder. Now, I might eat a chocolate when I ain't got no powder, but I prefer to have powder. But somebody else might like chocolate. So, because I'm a hustler, I'm going to put these on my rack for $1 a piece. So if anybody like chocolate, they can get chocolate. They like powder, they can get powder. But I like powder. I'm going to eat these first. They say you don't supposed to get high off your own supply. But when you the buyer and you the seller, you can afford to eat for free. See, this is the difference when you take products and you resell and you make money. Then you can indulge on one just to see what it tastes like. Good. But I'm going to sell the rest. Push that like button. This is my health care. That was mighty good. But you know what is it about a white powder donut that people don't like? Do you know what's the problem with a white powder donut? You cannot pop a whole powder donut and eat it at one time. If you do, the powder gonna choke your ass and you gonna go and never fail. But if you bite a little bite of it, you'll be able to know it. Even if you try to throw a whole half in there, it'll choke your ass. Huh? You can learn from somebody else that already lived the experience. I done tried it both ways. I done popped a whole one, choked the shit out of me. I popped a half one, choked the shit out of me. But as long as I bit it and ate it civilized, a powdered donut was delicious. And I didn't discover how good it was until I bit it and I ate it civilized. But a lot of people be gluttful. They be eating shit and they just grab it and throw it in their mouth and chew it 2 or 3 times and swallow it. They don't chew it properly, so their stomach can't properly digest it. And that shit be sitting on their stomach for 4 or 5 days at a time. You know what I'm talking about? These are rich donuts right here. See, when you live that rich lifestyle of being blessed, my grandfather used to say, women, a white woman and a black woman is just like powder and chocolate covered donuts, right? He said a white woman, she's the white powder donut. She dry as hell, her coochie dry and everything. But a black woman, she chocolatey. And when you bite into chocolate, when your mouth indulge with chocolate, it makes it wettery and watery and juicy, so the chocolate makes like indulge the donut to be like delicious, right? But the same thing with the white donut. If you eat over a half a donut at one time, it's gonna choke you. I, hold on. I did not mean to bite that motherfucker that big. Damn. I was just telling y'all about the white about the white donut. Goddamn black donut just choked the shit out of me. Push that like button. Yeah. That's why you don't talk about black women. They'll fuck you up. One way or the other, they'll fuck you up. Push your like button. Yeah, I'm okay, baby. I just bit it too big. All right, either civilized, it's good. You know, I really don't even supposed to eat chocolate because I'm allergic to it. And every time I eat chocolate, it breaks my face out. But I already know what I'm gonna do. Not tomorrow. Yeah, not tomorrow morning. By tomorrow night, I'm gonna get in the mirror with a towel, steam towel, and I'm gonna push all the damn acne, all that shit out of my face, because it's gonna make it reproduce even heavier. But then after I cleanse myself, I go to sleep. I feel so much better. Snag, I've been with you all morning. I gotta go be productive for a little while. God bless you, Miss D-Lo. I'm finna get out of here too. I'm finna go get me some 30-minute abs. I'm going to the gym and start working out on their ass. And telling myself all morning, go to the gym, go to the gym. I ain't left yet. I got my clothes, my bag, and everything in the car already ready to go. And I ain't left yet. And then I just ate 8 donuts. And then I called myself going to the gym. That's a fucked up way to start the day. See how Miss D-Lo became a bad influence on me? I wasn't even supposed to eat these chocolate donuts. But she said she liked them, and I wanted to taste to see how they taste like them. Why she liked them so much? They sure is good. I changed my opinion on that, Miss D-Lo. Chocolate donuts is better than white donuts. They taste better. Yeah, you got it, baby. You got that right that time. I feel like a fool now. Chasing down behind them dry-ass white girls. And I should be following behind my juicy chocolate sisters. That's the prime example right there. The Lord be trying to show us through subliminal signs, but we don't understand. We be out here chasing Jason when we need to be chasing Thelma. We need to be chasing Thelma. Push that like button. Oh, I got one more left. I thought I was done, but damn. I bought these to make a profit, and I can't eat these no more. These are too gluttonous. Like, this bring out the spirit of gluttonous. I don't know what it is, but if you eat, this is like a devil food. So if you eat this, you're going to sin and indulge on gluttonness. See, unconsciously, I ate 2 packs of donuts and didn't even realize it until I got to the last donut on the second pack. I didn't pull those donuts to eat them out, but when you start eating and open up the devil's food, it opened up the spirit of gluttonness, and it takes over, and you start gluttoning and putting that shit in your body. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a child of God, and I can identify the spirits that be inside of me. Lord, remove this gluttful spirit that I got right now. Damn, that nigga gone already. Damn. Push that like button. Ain't God good? Yes, he is. Oh my God. Now to me, these are the best cookies in the world. These are the best cookies in the world. Second best cookies in the world. These are the best, second best cookies in the world. The Chewies, not the hard ass Chips Ahoy. The Chewies. These are the best chocolate chip cookies in the world. Okay, that's what I feel like. I don't know about the rest. This is my opinion. And these right here, these are the best Rice Krispie treats in the world. I love me some Rice Krispie treats. You know, they say if you gonna sell something, sell what you like. If you don't like it, don't sell it. Like, cause I'm the type of nigga, if I buy some shit to sell and a motherfucker don't come buy it, get what? I'ma use it or eat it. Like, shit, nigga, one of the two. The only thing I ever bought that I never used was the drugs. Like, I used to have that cocaine, I wouldn't use the drugs. Now I look at it. I watch somebody else use it, but I ain't gonna use it. I never got high off my own supply. I never smoked crack. I never snorted powder. I never took them pills. But I did take some pussy. And that was my problem. I was dibbling and dabbling, and I was getting high off my own supply, and I shouldn't have been fucking them prostitutes like that sometimes. But they was working for me, so I just sampled the water just to see how good they was. But I learned over time, man, don't fuck your prostitutes. Leave them hoes alone. Don't put your dick on them hoes. Let them hoes work for you, and you just let them work. Keep them working. The dream is one day they might get the dick. Okay, I understand that. Like, yep, they're good. It's all sweet. No, this ain't icing. This is marshmallows. Fuck you mean? These are melted marshmallows with butter and cereal. That's all the 3 ingredients in this. There ain't no sugar. Just melted marshmallow. Ain't no sugar. Now, we're going to get to the third best cookies in the world. Oreo. The golden Oreo. But see what I do? I like to get the golden Oreos and the regular Oreos, and I mix them together because they don't sell duplex Oreos. I wish they would sell duplex Oreos. I would eat them up, but the only way you can get duplex Oreos is to make them yourself. So that's what I do. I like duplex. But I like the golden Oreos. I like to put them on my white folk only pie. Like crush them up and put them on top of the white folk only pie because it's white. They white Oreos. You can use black Oreos, but then white people get offended with black damn crumbs going across the goddamn pie, and it's a white folk only pie. Fuck you doing with all these black crumbs? What kind of cookie? Why you didn't use white Oreo? Like, white people get real specific sometimes. The first box snag. You say the first box was the best out of all of them. That's me. The mother animals, them circus animal cookies. My grandmother used to buy these motherfucking cookies for me in a big ass, like a big ass bag, like. And she used to reach in there every day and just give me a handful. She give me a handful, I shut the fuck up. I love them damn animal cookies, nigga. That was my first cookie that made me say, what is this? I remember the first time I gave my son a Snicker bar. That nigga bit into that Snicker bar. That nigga eyes changed. I think I've been his favorite daddy ever since. Like, his mama don't give him candy. She just the day you want, he would never eat no candy. Don't give him no candy. Fuck you mean? Hey, that nigga Snicker bar one day. That nigga looked at me like, Dad, I love you forever. I'll never leave you. I'll never leave you, Dad. Like that nigga for real. That nigga like I gave my son his first taste of candy, first taste of cookies, like everything. I have to make him eat certain shit because his mama don't let him eat shit like that. Like when that nigga tasted my wife chocolate pie, man, I was mad as hell. I woke up the next morning. That nigga went back into that goddamn refrigerator, ate up all my damn pie. I had one piece left. I wanted to beat that nigga. I ain't never wanted to fight over a piece of food. I wanted to beat my son ass over that goddamn pie. The fuck you doing? I ain't tell you to go eat up my goddamn whole pie. I saved you some, Daddy. That little bitty ass piece. I was mad as hell. That nigga saved me a little bitty ass piece. I was like, nigga. He was good, Daddy. The fuck? I didn't think you would get mad. Now you know, nigga. I told you this was my pie. You don't know what it feels like until your kids start eating up your shit. Something you really like. Something you was dreaming about in your sleep. You woke up, I'm finna eat that pie right now. You got out to the refrigerator, that bitch was gone. What the fuck? I don't know. I just had a dream about that damn pie, nigga. You done ate it. I think that's why I was dreaming about it. Beat your ass. Nah, he ain't gonna never put me in the nursing home. No, hell no. My daughter will though. I don't even want to speak to her. I don't even call her if I need help. My daughter subject to come pick me up, and she'll play like, oh yeah, I'm gonna let him come stay with me. She'll come pick me up and put me in her car and go halfway in the middle of Texas and put me out in the middle of the goddamn freeway. My daughter do some crazy ass shit like that. That's why I don't call my daughter. If I need somebody to come get me, call my son. My daughter, she cold. She ruthless. She'll drop me off in the middle of nowhere and leave my ass. One leg, no legs, so you just leave my ass in the middle of the freeway. She always trying to bring up old shit. You know about that donut, man. That damn chocolate donut, Miss D-Lo. Maybe. All right. You know, have you ever had a tooth pain in a place where you don't have teeth? Huh? Man, I was like I had a toothache, but I ain't got no teeth over here. From here to here, they gone. I got implants, so I shouldn't be feeling nothing. Like I ain't got no nerves, no attention, no nothing attached. Like I shouldn't be feeling nothing. But I had a toothache. Felt like a toothache. Maybe it's the screw from my implant rubbing up against my bone. I don't know. Man, this old lady yesterday told me she wanna learn how to do the Dougie. Even though I don't know how to do the Dougie, I don't even know what the fuck the Dougie is. I know it was a song back in the days that niggas used to dance to. I just gave her a good suggestion. I was like, I think the Dougie too old for you. I think you need to learn how to do the twerk. That's what I think you need. You learn how to show you how to pop your hip back in place. Learn how to do the twerk. Somebody got on my feed talking about, man, you wrong for that, man. Why you tell that old lady to start twerking? But that's what she need to do. She talking about doing the Dougie. Do you think that? Man, I just told myself mentally, before I fire this cigarette up, I need some coffee. I just told myself that. And then my mind was about to fire the cigarette up and disregard the motherfucking coffee. Like, what the fuck? So I know I had it. And I know I just had it. And I know I just had it like just a few minutes ago. And I ain't been nowhere with it, so it should be right where I last time had it, right? I'm gonna act like I didn't have it. I remember I went somewhere else with it. I think I went somewhere else with it. I had to. Because it's not where I thought I had it. And I don't see it. You said that's probably what it is. If it ain't right here, then somebody done stole it. And ain't nobody been around me this morning, so I don't know how the hell that happened. Yeah, there we go. It's in the seat. I know ain't nobody even been around me to steal from me. Oh my God. Shit. This shit right here is unbelievable. Oh wow. Man, I need to go to the gym. What time is it? 10:45. 11:45. Look at my lighter I found. Do this lighter represents me? Oh, wow. Look, do this lighter represents me? Everybody know me. Like, I found this lighter. I was like, this lighter belongs to me. I said, yep, absolutely. All you. I had a homeboy. He left. He went to Vegas. He left on Saturday night, but he said he was gonna be out there for like 5 days. I texted him this morning just to check on him. Like, hey, bro, you all right, man? You having fun out there? He was like, man. He texted me back. Like, man, no, I'm not all right. Man, I lost all my money, and I left Vegas 2 days. I'm at home. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you left on Saturday. You came back on Sunday night. Sunday. Like, he lost everything. By Sunday, he was broke. I was like, damn. Then he turned around and hit me, man. Can you loan me $40 so I can get me some gas? Barber, on the RV. How you doing? Alrighty. I'm asking 18,000 best offer. It's a it's a 98. It's got it's got 98,000 miles on it. I paid 11,000 for it. I've been had it for about 7 years. And I put a lot of money. I had the roof resealed. That cost $3,000. I just put another $2,000 into the Cadillac converter. Somebody stole the Cadillac converter off of it. I'm really just getting rid of it because I've been sitting on it. I ain't been driving it. I ain't been doing nothing with it. But I got a lot of money wrapped into it. I'm really just looking for best offer, but I do, and I got receipts to prove it. I've spent over $20,000 on it since I had it, and I paid 11 for it. So it's in great condition. I got all the extra stuff, generators, all the stuff. Everything works on it. Nothing don't work. Everything works on it, and pretty much this is it. I've been had it for a while, and it is the Kelly Blue Book on it is like 28,000. 28,000. It's a 98. I mean, I got paperwork on mine, and I bought it from the original owner, and it, and a lot of people think, when you go online and you get to seeing them, the people that got real money tied in them. A lot of these people buy these RVs and they just trying to resell. They bought it for the low, trying to sell it for the high. No, I paid high for it, and if I sell it, I'm trying to get at least some of my money back. You know what I mean? I've been, and it's a to me it's just a how do you say it, a shelter in a storm if I ever needed it. That's the whole purpose why. That's the whole purpose why I bought it. Like, but I'm yeah, I lived in one in LA for 3 years, and I know if you know how to move it, if you got license and you get insurance and you know how to move, you can get on your feet. That's how I got on mine. You know what I mean? But people don't understand the value of them.
And like exactly. My name is I'm a stand-up comedian. I actually lived that life, and I own my own barbershop now. I bought that, and I only use it for mobile advertising. I never had to live in it. I never cut hair out of it. I put a system in it. I fixed it all up, and I just go out in it and sit back, and I ride around town in it, and it's really like a low rider to me because I got a system in it. I got like 212s, all kind of speakers in it. It's nice, and it's my toy. I got TVs in it. I fixed it up for me and my son to go out to the lake and just chill. I got a boat. I pulled a boat with it, so it's like it's really it's not just a regular V8. It's a V10. It's got it's a good motor. Everything, the motor that they got in there, you don't find in a lot of the other RVs. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I mean, for the most part, I'm just trying to get I'm trying to get a reasonable offer. Somebody, if they want to buy it, they're gonna have to give me more than I paid for it. You know what I mean? I'm available. I'm available anytime. Whenever you about available. I'll be at the shop every day, 7 days a week. I'm there. My barbershop sits in that same parking lot. Yeah. Yeah, I got a brick and mortar. And behind that's just advertising. And I park it out there, move it around. I might park it over there by the shoe warehouse. But I just decided. I said I'm gonna let it go, test the water, and see what I can get for it. And if I find somebody give me something reasonable, I let it go. But I got a clean title to it. It's in my name. And like I said, I've been had it 7 years. As long as I had my shop, I've been had it. And it's just a refuge and storm for me. I told you when I bought it, I bought it, just in case everything didn't work out because I was just starting my business, and I had to sacrifice. I had to really let some stuff go in order to keep my business. You know what I mean? So at one point I was at a low point. I was like, man, before I go too low, I'm gonna buy me an RV. If nothing else, I'm gonna let my apartment go, and I'm gonna stay in that RV. I ain't let my business go. You know what I mean? And it got to the point where, like I said, business started rolling. God got it good. I still got my apartment. I still got my RV. I got a Benz. I got two cars. I'm blessed. You know what I mean? And before all this, before I got my barbershop, I was homeless. I was struggling. I was staying in hotels, playing in weeklies, and doing all this stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm a real one, and I really want to bless somebody with it that's going to use it and not try to abuse it, try to resell it, try to make a profit off of it. People know what they can get for it. Some people try to get it and just rent it out to somebody on the side of the house. You know what I mean? And it can make money like that. You know what I mean? But I want somebody that can be able to use it and utilize it. And like it got a brand new. I bought a brand new air conditioning unit on the top of it. When I got the roof resealed, I had a brand new air conditioning unit put on it. That cost 1,800. The roof resealing was 2,000 by itself. So altogether, I paid like 3,800 to get the roof resealed and the new air conditioner put on the top. And I ended up buying a portable air conditioner, and I use that. I don't even use the main one. I use the portable air conditioner, and it cools off the whole thing. And I have a portable generator that I use. The reason why I don't use the main generator because it feeds off the gas tank. So I bought a portable generator, one of those quiet inverter generators where it's like a big 4,000 watt, the same size as the original generator on the truck. And I just put that on the outside, crank it up, and I wherever I go when I use it, I just use the portable generator, and everything on the truck worked. The air conditioning, everything worked on it. No, I have a barber chair. Like I said, I bought it, and it didn't have when I bought it, it didn't have nothing in that space, and I had a green barber chair. I was like, this ain't no coincidence. God had me buy this chair for this truck. Like I had an ugly green chair that I bought online when I first started. I bought me a used chair, and that's all I had in my barbershop was that chair, and I was working. And I used to call it my money maker, my green goblin. And that's what I did. I ended up building my shop from the ground up. I bought all new equipment, and I took that chair and put it into the RV because the interior was green. I was like, it was perfect. Like, you know what I mean? But I really wanted to, if a person don't want the barber chair, I can take the stuff out and we can, but it's still, it's still got to be a reasonable offer. You know what I mean? But I was trying to let everything go as is for 18, and they come in, they can have it all, and it's a whole bunch of extra stuff. I even got a solar panel that I haven't connected yet. You know, it's a solar panel up under it. It's a whole solar panel pack that I haven't even connected to it. Like, hey, I guess I gotta find somebody that can install it for me. But yeah, oh, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. It can be attached to the top or to the back. Yeah, the panel, I want to say the panel's like 2 by 4 feet, 2 by 4, like 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 2, 3 by 4 by 3 or 3 by 2. It's something like that. But it's one big panel. No, that's the but those are the cheaper ones. The one I got was actually I bought it from an RV dealership, so they sold me on it. I paid like $700 for that shit. But I never had it installed. They were gonna charge me like $1,500 to install it. I said no, I get it. You know, I work beside a radio shop, and one of the technicians, when I cut their hair, he been promised me over the last 2 years he's gonna put it on for me, but he didn't put it on. Yeah, yeah, right in the same. Yeah, they got a radio shop in the front. They actually also want to put the system in it for me. Yeah, they do good. Yeah, yeah. Some you can drag up that other trailer with. Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you. You want something that's good, and if you can pay for it, yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm a barber. Exactly, and that's where that's where I got the whole thing. Like I'm actually eventually, if the Lord bless me with get my money right, I'm gonna try to buy a piece of land and I'm gonna create a place where people can park their RVs because it's a restriction. If you don't have a piece of property, you can't legally park on the street. It's illegal to sleep in your RV on the street. You know what I mean? Yes, it's a California law. Like, man, I know, but it's like in certain places like Corona, Eastville, the little rich cities and stuff. You park in the wrong spot, the police gonna pull up and make you move. You know what I mean? And if your truck is over like 24 feet, it takes up more than if it's more than 28 feet, it takes up more than double parking because the two longest trucks is like 14 feet, so they max it out at 28 feet. If your truck is like a 32 footer or anything larger than a 32 footer, they give you problems. But 28 feet and below, as long as you can, you're not doing more than double parking, they can't tell you to move. You can stay there legally. You can sit there for 3 days. Yeah, yeah, for real. I mean, but all you got to do is move, go across the street. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, for real. All you gotta do is move. All you gotta do is move it. You move it, they never chalk the tire. They can't tell you that you've been warned. But I came all the way from Mississippi. I didn't come to fail. I come to win, and that's where if you get the right tools, like and yeah, I'm from the south. Yeah, you walk in and walk out with your license. Yeah, yeah. The Mississippi is got its own. You know, they got their own rules. Yeah, they got their old school, and you can go down there just like you say. You get a license and everything on the spot. Like they got a machine that make the license right there on the spot for you. You get them when you walk out the DMV. No, no. I mean, if it's connections to it. You know, the system is connected vertically. You know what I mean? But Mississippi will give you a license. You know, if you ain't never applied for them, you know, you gotta do is go in there and apply for a new license, and they'll give it to you. So yeah, you just gotta go to another state. Nah, and like Mississippi, you still got like I think they do like 3, 4. They give like 4 years. Every 4 years, you gotta renew them. Yeah, I'm gonna be at the shop. I'm actually I'm finna run to the gym and then I ought to be back by 12:30. Yeah, I'm gonna go work. I'm gonna go work out for a second. That's exactly where I go. That's exactly where I'm going. 24-hour fitness. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I do water aerobics and get up out of there. I'm already fit. I don't I ain't trying to lose weight. I ain't trying to pick up no more muscle. Yeah, I ain't trying to be too big. Everyone, that's what I do. I do water aerobics and it releases the gravity. You can work out. You can get a better. You can get a more efficient. Workout, and you won't be burnt when you get out. You know what I mean? Yeah. I jump in that spa with them senior citizens. For real. My name is Damon. 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 Like Monday, Damon. I am. I am Jamaican. Oh yeah. So you. No, real. We can work a deal. I mean, I understand what you're using it for, and it will help you. You know what I mean? And it's ready. Like it's a queen size bed in the back. It's already. If you wanted to just use it for what it is, you can. The kitchen, everything work on it. Like um, I just don't. I don't use none of it because I don't. I don't want to have to go to the dump or try to have to clean it out or whatever. So I have like a portable toilet. I have everything. I always because I survived in one, and I didn't. I did it. I did it. I had to do it the old school way that with the other one that I had last time. It was like I just learned how to buy the tools that I need, and I can utilize that shit if I ever use it. And I won't never have to use the truck. You know what I mean? For real. For real. it really opened your mind up to if I can just get a nice piece of land and right now I'm looking at a piece out in Apple Valley on the other side of Apple Valley, and it's got a house on it and then about 5 acres, a little bitty 1 bedroom house, but it's got like 5 acres. They want like 100,000 for it, so that's been like a little goal I've been trying to come up with to see if I can get that piece of property, and I don't know, and I think because it's so low, they want a cash buyer. So if I can come anywhere close to it and offer them cash, you know what I mean? It's a wrap for me. I've always been a cash nigga. I ain't never paid nothing. Everything in my life I paid cash for. So I can see $100,000. You know what I mean? Even if I had to pay the full price, I could see me coming up with that. And if nothing else, I got ways to try to raise the money through some of my fans. I do stand up comedy, so I have a nice little audience on YouTube, and people support me. So eventually, I'm gonna make the dream come alive. I've been talking about it for years. How I want to get a piece of property and set up a place where people can have a refuge and park their RVs and stuff. Yeah, and that's money. That's money because minimum $400 a month. I know no less than $20 a day. If you do $20 a day, it's 600 a month. And you giving them access to the water, you give them access to using the bathroom, build a bathroom facility. You can get $700-800 a month. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna put a portable swimming pool or jacuzzi out there and keep it going. Like give them something to be able to relax. You know what I mean? But that's where the money's at. And that train coming, it's going to be a gold mine out here, and a lot of people have nowhere to go, nowhere to live. And I've been thinking about trying to purchase some of those. They got these homes on Amazon they call boxables, and yeah, each one of those units you can put about 6 to 8 people in there. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna do nothing put bunk beds all through that motherfucker. You can get a bed for $400 a month, and that's where the money at. You know what I mean? I've been out here about 15 years. Exactly when I got here. Ah, for real. That's crazy. Yeah, I was in LA. I ended up landing out here and I found a gold mine. I've been, with the hair, doing hair. It's just, it's plentiful out here for me with, cutting hair. So I found myself, when I got up here, I was, just like everybody else, struggling, trying to figure it out. And LA and all down the hill, it's always a struggle. You know what I mean? If you ain't got it, you ain't gonna never make it. You know what I mean? You gotta have it in order to make it out there. And a lot, no, you gotta figure out, a budget. You gotta find something that's in your budget and figure out how to survive in a budget where you can move forward. If you ain't saving and being able to grow, then if you spending all your money on life and life expenses, you ain't gonna never have nothing. You know what I mean? Evolving cycle. Yeah, they hate to see you do better. You know what I mean? And that's where they get us at. You know what I mean? And it's like how do you say? It's just that mental block that we have. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, a lot of black people, they so against each other. You know what I mean? They're so defensive. And yeah. Exactly. Capital punishment. For real, for real. Damn. I know it's dangerous out there. We used to go out there and sell crack. Yeah. Yeah, he doing his thing. Nah, you ain't got no choice but to. He on the money. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody. You people is a lot of people try to come up with a justifiable excuse to accept something that's wrong, something that they know that ain't right. You know what I mean? But they only doing that so they can have the power. And when they got the power, they gonna continue to do the same shit, and that's fucked up. That's why the Democrats lost their hand. Nah, but rap is at its final stages of you know of the generation being destroyed. Like rap is dead. Like they finna the white folks gonna kill it just like they killed all the other the other genes. Like and they trying to take it to another genre. You know what I mean? These young kids is listening to some shit that motherfucker. We didn't even know who David was until they found a body in the goddamn car. But when you listen to David music, you be like, what the fuck? These kids listening to? This nigga got 30 million fans. But I think he finna go to jail for murder. Yeah, good people. Yeah, they really good people. Stupid shit. But that was the system that they had already, it was a trap. And they had already had a trap. They trapped them with their cell phones and the niggas didn't even know it. You know what I mean? And the dumbest shit in the world, they convicted themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah, they thought that shit. They thought they could really get away with that shit in their mind. They thought they can live that type of life because that's the projection that they was programmed to. I fell to the same shit when I was young. That's why I thought I was Scarface. I went from every motherfucking city to city, state to state, selling crack, selling cocaine, and we was getting away until the feds came and scooped our ass up and showed us every place that we had been, all the hotels, all the damn strip clubs, all the shit, and they threw our ass away. We ended up doing 17 years in the feds behind selling cocaine. That shit is not cool. You know what I mean? Like, they, nah, they don't play. I know for me it was, I was a cowboy. I got off, got another charge, got out, thought I can get away with it again, did it again, got caught again, and it just once you realize that you can't get away, everything you do is being, this shit is, and eventually you gonna get smart and be like, fuck that shit. That's at the end of the day, that was my story. You know what I mean? You gotta wait. You gotta be wise. I'd rather get out and just cut here and say fuck this shit. I ain't give a fuck. I ain't gonna do nothing else. These crackers know everything. If they don't know it, these niggas gonna tell them. And I'm like, fuck that shit. Boy, I watch it all. That's why I love it, cause just like I said, in the field, if you really, have a passion for something and you do it, yeah, once you become a law-abiding citizen, you get to see all the bullshit that other people do, and you be like, wow, like these niggas out here fighting demons. They out here, the drugs they on, we be like, what the fuck? Now, now I'm on a whole nother. I'm like, shit. I'm a citizen now, but god damn. Yeah, you just gotta know how to apply it and let it work for you. You know what I mean? For real.